Welcome to Sin Bin Stream. Today we have the Pittsburgh Penguins against your Chicago Blackhawks at the United Center on West Madison Avenue in Chicago. Alex Ovechkin got number 895 against the Islanders in Long Island today, if you hadn't heard the news. Alright, I have to work on the thumbs and not the thumb, hopefully, yeah, let's make sure the thumbnail's good and then let's get the tags going. Alright, 1 second. Hope everybody's had a good weekend and enjoying their Sunday. What the heck is with YouTube? Alright, that's better. Just give me a second to work on this. Catch you up on other NHL action in that game. The Islanders did prevail at home 4-1, but Ovi had the one goal. All right, just a second. Oliver Moore, Nazar warming up. Spencer Knight is in goal for the Hawks today. Excuse me. Alright, I think that's good for tags. Let's see. Alright, let's get things going. Everything should be good. Okay. Oops. Oh, I just messed up I think I bumped the book that has the camera. Camera on a stack of books. I think I just bumped the book. Try to fix that. I guess that looks alright. The T in first is cut off a little bit. Alright, good enough. All right. Well, again, hopefully everybody enjoyed the last Hawks game on Friday, where we saw goal number 893 and 894, the record tying goal for Alexander Ovechkin. That was exciting. And he had a shot to make history at 895, but Spencer Knight prevented that for the Hawks. Plus, they had a brief empty net period, and Ovechkin told his coach he didn't want to be out there and get the record breaker with an empty net. He wanted a goalie to be in net when he got it, which, again, he did. He took care of that today. All right, just trying to situate myself here. All right. Camera isn't chopping me off too much here. Alright, you can I had to squeeze the Penguins hoodie and Hawks jersey together. Figured we should do this full page of stats rather than just that little score thing at the top. So we'll be able to scroll down here as the game's going on. We'll hit refresh. I'll do it on another screen to to get the starters and everything. Again, I know Spencer Knight's in net. They're still doing the anthem right now. So far, so good on... Whoops. Hopefully I didn't just screw up OBS here. Wasn't paying attention. Alright, still doing the anthem. Alright, they're showing Spencer Knight in net. He is 15, 15, and 2 in 34 games. 2.67 goal against average. And he's facing Alex Nedeljkovic, number 39. 13, 14, and 5. 3.19 goals against average. Sorry, now they cut to Sorensen. I wasn't fast enough. Okay, computer, what are we doing? Hopefully my computer's not so slow. Alright, they still don't have... What is going on? The game's about to start and they don't have the game sheet yet? Oh, wonderful. Alright, well, Maroon is scratched, meaning Reichel's back in the lineup. Reichel just missed because of... he missed a team meeting, so he missed that Capitals game. Alright, Bedard against Sidney Crosby. Bedard wins it. The Hawks are going right to left in their red jerseys. Penguins in white going left to right. Penguins take over at neutral ice, 58. Centers won. It's a shot on net. Great pass. It was saved. Then it looked like the rebound in the far face-off circle. That shot was high. Bedard up the left wing. Centers, shot on goal from the top of the far face-off circle. Should be 1-1, shots on goal. Looks like the Penguins iced it at 19:27. Alright, quick start. Two good scoring chance for each team so far. Would be nice if NHL.com updated. Finally, alright, game summary, event summary, full play-by-play. Let's bring up the roster report too. Alright, now, alright, here we go. Face-off won by the Hawks, sent in along the boards into the near corner. But now Pittsburgh chips it out to center ice. Murph taps it to Korchinski. Korchinski up the near boards to Nazar. He gets it to Teravainen, to Murph, top of the face-off circle, shot, looks like it was wide, into the near boards. Nazar loses it Penguins the other way. Malkin behind the net, but 67 shot it from the near face-off circle wide. Top of the far face-off circle. Centered, shot, save, near face-off circle. Centered to the crease, not on net. Penguin fell down near the crease. And the puck is out of the zone, into the neutral zone. It says 2-1 shots on goal for the Penguins right now. All right, who's that? Moore, number 11. Moore and Kurashev, near corner. Near corner, Penguins, near boards. Not Hawks take over at neutral zone. Levshunov over to, I think, Slaggert up the right wing. Far corner behind the net. Penguins take over. Far corner. Looking up the far boards. Passes ahead to the right wing. Up the right, near boards. Number 5 into the corner. Kaiser gets it to Levshunov. Levshunov up by the Hawks bench to Moore. He has Kurashev, but they're offside at 17:41. Alright, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Let me fix this a little bit right there. Alright, face off. Hawks win. Korchinski over to Murph, who dumps it in from the red line. Reichel chases near corner. Foligno can't get it behind the net. Pittsburgh the other way. Center to the left wing. It's intercepted by the Hawks. Foligno over to Foligno up the right wing. Chips it into the far corner. Penguins try to send it up the far boards. Hawks keep it in. Send it around the boards to the near corner. I think Reichel was in pursuit, and Pittsburgh just sent it down the length of the ice. That will be icing at 17:03. Hawks get a line change. TV showing Sidney Crosby on the bench. Alright, far face-off circle. The linesperson almost kicked Bedard out, but he's still back in there. We're still waiting. I see Mikheyev and Donato out there. Linesperson's still talking. Still hasn't dropped the puck. Still waiting. Finally, Pittsburgh wins the draw. Up the near boards. Not out, though. Now it's out but Vlasic gloved it down. Intercepted and into the far face-off circle. Number 2. Looking. The Penguins still a couple quick passes in the slot. And now Mikheyev takes it. He goes down the right wing. He's got Donato with him. He tries to get it to Bedard. Bedard near the blue line now. Long shot. Somebody took down a Hawk in the crease. No call. As 65 sends it in. Pittsburgh gets one on net. It's saved into the far corner by Spencer Knight. Donato has it. 16:12 to go in the first. Behind the net to Vlasic, and the Hawks look to be getting a line change in. Oops, let's try to close this ad. Roadblocks, and I'll leave it. There's not much I can do. Alright, Kaiser, top of the far face, or make it the near face-off circle, into the near corner. Bertuzzi can't handle it. Pittsburgh gets it out of the zone. The Hawks take it over in their own end. Levshunov up the right side. He misses. This might be icing. It is with 15:40. $15:40 to go in the first. No score. Oh shoot, I missed the replay of that Hawks player getting taken down in the crease. Face-off won by the Penguins. Near face-off circle. Near boards. Both teams digging away at it. It comes free. Spencer Knight plays it just out of the crease. Up to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi gets it back in front of the Penguins bench. He falls down as he gets it in the zone. Penguins up the right side. They dump it in. Far corner looking. 46. Back to the blue line. Cross ice pass to 58. Down low to 55 in the near corner. Murph delivers a hit. Still behind the net, 55. Back to the blue line. Over to 58. Shot. I don't know if that got through. Hawks finally clear it out of the zone. 3-1 shots on goal. Slaggert chasing it into the near circle and gets a point-blank shot, and it's saved. 14:35 to go. Penguins have it in front of their own net. They regroup. Is that 65? Is that Carlson? I gotta look up their roster real quick. Up the near boards, but the Hawks have it in their own end. Yeah, that's Eric Carlson, the former senator. Yeah, I should have known him. They do have a 55. All right, Spencer Knight behind his own net. 3-2 shots on goal in favor of Pittsburgh. Foligno near boards. The puck goes across to, who is that, Rinzal? Then the Hawks send it down low into the near corner, Reichel. But Pittsburgh comes away with it. Penguins up the near boards. And Rinzel in his own end sends a pass down the ice to... He tried to hit Foligno. Foligno tangles up with a Penguin who's down on the ice. Penguins dump it into the far corner. Levshunov is there. He gets it to Bedard, who gets his pocket picked. They were trying to feed Crosby in the slot, and the Hawks ice it. They waved it off because Nazar was in pursuit, and then the goalie played it. Penguins in front of the penalty box. They center it in the slot. Backhander. It was blocked. I think it was going to be a pass. Donato to Bedard, back to the defenseman. It was Levshunov. Centering pass to Bedard. He loses it. Mikheyev comes away with it. Drops it to the left wing. Donato shot into the far corner. I don't know if that was on net. It happened so quick. The Hawks did get one. Mikheyev got a shot from the far face-off circle. Yeah, it's 3-3 now. Kept in by Donato. Over to Korchinski. Down low to Bedard. Into the far corner. Mikheyev chases. 12:45 to go in the first. Penguins come away in front of their own bench. Drop pass to the left wing. Over to the near face-off circle. Behind the net. And a pass to 41 in the near face-off circle. Intercepted now. Hawks can't get it out of the zone, though. Bedard has it. He's looking. He chips it over to Murph. Murph will send it in front of the Hawks net to Korchinski, who gets it back to Murph, back to Korchinski, ahead. Oh, brother. All right. Penguins intercept. They're in the slot and got a shot on net. Easy glove save, though. Intercepted again by the Penguins. 43 in the slot. That's blocked by the Hawks. Looks like Bedard, I think. No, that's Nazar. Apologies. Wow, a lot of back and forth action. Under 12 to go now. And Nazar skates down the near boards. He centers it, but number 5, that's Brian Shea, intercepts it. Up the near boards, 46. Drop pass goes out of the zone. 46 is Blake Lazat. 43 is Danton Heinen. Okay. Hawks reset. They're down 5-2. Shots on goal. 0-0 the score. Rinzal, the left wing, Moore from the face-off circle. Shot into the netting. 11:13 to go. And that should be the first media timeout. So the kids, Rinzal and Moore, are working together, but decent scoring opportunity, but come away with nothing. Yeah, Rinzel, Sam Rinzel. Oh yeah, I gotta move this up. All right. Can I refresh? I mean, I guess I'll leave this Roblox ad here. Can we see the shots? 5-2. Yeah, you can see that. No penalties, obviously. Once we get goals and penalties, I can scroll down. Here's the stats so far. 60 to 40% Penguins on shots on. Apologies, face-offs. Hits 4-4. They just updated 5-5. Block shots 3-1. Penguins. 3-1 giveaways. Penguins. 1-1 takeaways. And yeah, this is the first meeting in the season series. The next game is our next Hawks game. 6 o'clock. Hawks at Pittsburgh on Tuesday night. That is April 8th. Box score. Play by play. Alright, we'll go back to the summary though. Alright, now I'm going to close this ad. There we go. Slaggert. Yeah, he had a point blank shot just outside the crease. Saved. Good stick work. He was so fast and he just got up on the goal real quick. It was a good feed by someone and he went between. Oh no, they're showing Foligno trying to do the same thing. I missed. What is it? Nedeljkovic? Is the K silent for the Pittsburgh goalie? Let me know if you know. All right, face off between Crosby. Crosby wins in the zone end. In front of the boxes now. Up by the bench, down to the far corner behind the net. I guess they called icing on the Penguins. 11:03. I thought he had dumped it in after the red line, but they said no. All right. Far face-off circle. Still waiting. The linesperson says psych, then he drops it. Bedard lost another one. Penguins up to center ice. They dump it in. Behind the net, Spencer Knight. Hawks can't get it out, though. Rinzel in the far corner. Hawks still trying to get it out. It comes free. Rinzel in the center. Drops it to Mikheyev on the right wing. Out to Vlasic. Rinzel, top of the face-off circle. And gloved on a good shot. Good save. 10:36 to go. Rinzel not afraid to shoot, which is good. All right, they're showing. Yeah, Vlasic got ahead to Rinzel. Rinzel's on the bench now. So is Murph. 5-3 shots on goal. Foligno, the Hawks win that draw. Over to the blue line. Reichel, he loses it. And the Penguins have it in front of the benches. They chip it ahead to the far corner. Big hit by the Penguins, 55. In the far corner. 43 falls down. I hope that wasn't a trip on the Hawks. Long shot on net. I don't know if I got through. Rebound was loose in the slot. Finally, Foligno has it. He's looking. He sends it to Kaiser, who gets it back to Foligno. Up the left wing. Shot behind the net into the far boards. And they tried to get it back to Foligno. It comes out to Kaiser. Reichel, top of the far near face-off circle. He fed it to Foligno, who sent a backhander wide into the near corner. It looks like Carlson has it, number 65. Gets it to 20, up ahead to Malkin, number 71, who skates it behind the net into the far corner. Kaiser briefly had it. Murph and Malkin battling. It's behind the net now. Teravainen in the near corner, number 5 for the Penguins, back to the blue line, 41. backhander. The Penguins dump it into the near corner. Centering pass to Malkin in the crease. Knight didn't freeze it. The puck is loose. Blast from 5 near faceoff circle. Centering pass. Luckily the Hawks came away with it. It's Bertuzzi. His pass gets tipped to Nazar. Nazar dumps it in. No icing. Bertuzzi and a Penguin battling in the near far corner make it. Apologies. Near boards in front of the penalty box. Moore gets it. Number 11. He skates to the far corner. I see Slaggert with him now in the near corner. Kurashev is out there. The Hawks dump it in back to the near corner. But Penguin... Oh, not out. Korchinski got a long shot on net. Saved into the near corner. Up the near boards by the penalty boxes. Korchinski tries to get it. He gets it to Kurashev, who sends it across. It looks like Donato with Slaggert and Moore. Into the near corner. Moore with a hit. Slaggert helping him battle in the near corner. 8:10 to go in the first. Behind the net, Penguins up the far boards. They lose it. The Hawks get it briefly back. It was Kurashev, but Pittsburgh has it. They make passes between the face-off circles. They get a line change, and they dump it in. Spencer Knight behind his own net, up the near boards. Not out. Kept in by the Penguins. Intercepted by the Hawks. Ahead to Bedard, who chips it in. Penguins. It comes free to Donato. Touch pass to Levshunov, who takes it behind the net, takes a hit. Penguins have it, going the other way, up the left wing. Centering pass to 17. He sends one, it's blocked into the near corner. Hawks going the other way. Bedard up the left wing, now in the center, looking behind the back pass to Levshunov in the near. No, Mikheyev, who centers it. Shot from the faceoff dot, wide into the near corner. Vlasic comes free to Mikheyev. Apologies. Shot from the slot by Bedard. It's blocked. Mikheyev tries to get it to Bedard. It's intercepted. And Vlasic will retreat to his own end. Looks like the Hawks are trying to get a change. Mikheyev drop pass to Bedard. Face-off dot shot. Somebody ran into the goalie. Okay, the ref doesn't have his arm up. Hawks trying to get a change. Nearly had a too many men on the ice penalty because the guy going in the gate almost touched the puck. 6.5 to go in the first. Hawks trying to bring it out of their own end. Kaiser drops it to Volino. Volino skates it up the right wing and chips it in. He pursues behind the net into the near corner. Foligno helps him out, sends it into the far corner. I think it's Murph. Murph centers it to the slot. Nobody could get it. Kaiser from the blue line sets up Murph in the near faceoff circle. That looked like it went wide. Kaiser again. Blue line down to the far faceoff circle. Under 6. Oh, shot from the slot and a rebound. Oh, no goal. They immediately said no goal. Reichel to Kaiser, back to Reichel. Murph sends it to the near boards. Kaiser, near faceoff circle, now behind the net, into the near corner. He gets tied up. 2 Penguins there. Penguins have it, near boards. And they chip it ahead. Murph gets it. I think both teams are looking for a line change. Murph retreats behind his net. 5:23 to go in the first. 7-7 shots on goal. And can we go to the regular? Thank you, camera. Hawks are offsides. They'll have to tap it back. Finish their change. Murph and Vlasic. Oh no, turnover off of Bertuzzi's skate. Centering pass back to the blue line. Penguins in the slot, top of the far faceoff circle. They send it into the far corner. Malkin's behind the net. They missed him. Now they get it to Malkin. He misses it in the near corner. And that's Vlasic skating it out. Sends a pass to Bertuzzi on the left wing. Near boards, near faceoff circle. Now into the near corner. Was that Raquel or Rick? How do you say Rakell? Raquel, 67, into the near faceoff circle. He takes a hit. Penguins have it far face-off. And nope, Now they retreat into their own end. Yeah, Raquel. Yeah, I think that's his name, 67. All right, Penguins send it in front of the Hawks bench and they chip it. Vlasic in the far corner. He misses. Oh, the Penguins sent a perfect pass to the slot and they missed wide on the shot. Good pass from the far boards as the Hawks turned it over. Under 4 minutes to go. Up the near boards. Dumped in from the red line by the Penguins. Knight tried to get it behind his net. It's in the far corner. Murph and Slaggert and 2 Penguins are there. It's pinned. It's finally free. Hawks send a centering pass. That's going to be icing. Nobody touched it. At 3:39. So we're due 2 TV timeouts, I believe, and we won't get it because of the icing here. Lots of end-to-end action, but nothing, I'm not sure what they consider a quality scoring chances if there's been too many. All right, TV had 7-7, but it looks like they took away a shot for the Hawks, and it's 7-6. Yeah, TV fixed too. Far face-off circle, Penguins win the draw. Centering pass to the slot. Number 2 can't handle it. Into the near corner. Far boards kept in. Chipped into the far corner behind the net. Back to the far face-off circle. Centering pass gets deflected. Kept in to the near face-off circle. Penguins looking. Crosby sends it down low. Centering pass. They miss 24 in the slot. 17 sends it back behind the boards. 58 near boards. All the way over to 17 in the far boards. He falls down. Hawks have it. They can't get it out. Sidney Crosby at the blue line dumps it into the far corner for 17. They chip it around to Crosby, who touches it back, and it's out of the zone with 2:50 to go in the first. Hawks were trying to get a change. They had to abandon it because the the Penguins skated it in. They got a near tough angle shot that was saved by Knight. Top of the near faceoff circle, over to the far faceoff circle. Shot from a tough angle. Rebound all the way out, almost to the blue line. Sent down low again. They centered it in the slot and everybody missed it. They chip it in, but they'll have to tag up because the Penguins were offside. 2:20 to go in the first. Murph behind his own net, having trouble as he skated it out. The Hawks try to chip it ahead. They don't get it. It's turnover in the neutral zone. 55 centers it, and Spencer Knight couldn't freeze it. It's behind the net. Far corner. They send it around to the near boards. I think that's Carlson. Because Carlson and 55 are out there. Long shot on net is wide. Behind the net. Hawks have it in the near boards. Mikheyev. Oh, they turn it over. Levshunov blew it. Shot. It hits the boards and goes behind the net. Off the net, actually. 1:34 to go. Behind the net, Mikheyev looking in the far corner. Still looking. He sends it behind the net to Korchinski. We got 1:25 to go as Bedard gets back out there. He skates it up the left wing. Near face-off board. Or near face-off circle in the boards. Centered it, but Rinzal missed it. Hawks regroup. 1:10 to go. Rinzal in his own face-off circle. Near face-off circle. Kaiser out of the zone. Drop pass to Rinzal, who dumps it in from the red line, center ice. Puck comes near boards to Carlson, who chips it high into the air over the red line. And Rinzal has it in his own face-off circle. Chipped ahead. 2 passes. Bertuzzi chasing. Why are they calling icing? The Hawks touched it. Oh, maybe they touched it behind the red. 47.1, so still no TV timeouts then. Yeah, I guess that touch. I guess Bertuzzi didn't touch it, and the previous touch was just behind the red line. They got Rinzal out there. They're isolating on him. Far face-off circle. Looks like Nazar won the draw. The Hawks can't get it out. Pittsburgh. And now it finally comes out of the zone. Hawks chase it. Whoa, play by the goalie in the near corner. Almost. As Nazar was pursuing. Under 30 seconds, Crosby centers. Top of the far face-off circle. That shot is blocked. Into the near face-off circle, though. And I don't know if that backhander got on net or not. Near boards, 18 seconds to go. Puck comes free to Rinzel. Penguins take over in the near corner. They get it to the side of the net on the far. And a tough angle shot is, I don't think that'll be a shot on goal. Dumped in by Nazar with 3 seconds. That should do it for the first period. All right, no score, but a lot of end-to-end action. Not sure on the scoring chances, but that was a quick period because of the lack of TV timeouts. All right, so it is 5:36, meaning this game should resume by 5:54 p.m. Central Time. That's right. They don't have a timestamp on the. Oh wait, 5:08. Yeah. So under a half-hour period because of the lack of TV timeouts. All right. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Again, our next Hawks game is Tuesday night, April 8th. That will be at 6 p.m. Central Time. The Hawks are in Pittsburgh. Play the Penguins 2 times in 3 days. And then our next game will be Thursday. I forgot who they play. Well, the Hawks are in Boston to take on the Bruins. And then our next UFL game on Sin Bin Stream will be 7 p.m. Friday, April 11th. That game's on Fox. And then plenty of action on the weekend. Probably we'll just do the Hawks game as they host the Winnipeg Jets 6 p.m. on Saturday. And then I'll probably do the UFL game at 11 a.m. and then switch to the Chicago Wolves. That's their second to last home game. And then next Monday, the Hawks are at Montreal to take on the Canadiens, and they're at Ottawa to take on the Senators on the 15th, and that's it for the regular season for the Hawks. Well, for the season for the Hawks. So they have, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games through the 15th. 5 games in 8 days to close out the season. So this is the 6th to last game. 5, 6. Okay. So UFL on Friday night will be a thing from the 11th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The next 8 weeks in a row. 5 in May and 3 for the rest of April. So I did the Hawks game the opening weekend. Alright, just over 15 minutes. Yeah, I was right. Game should resume about 5:54 p.m. Central. And soon we will have a Chicago Hounds game. Rugby, Major League Rugby, if they're live on 50.1, the Wolves station. First game will be April 24th, a Saturday night at 6, provided we have live TV. Actually, no, we might. I gotta double check. There might be a Hounds. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at May. Yes, in April it'll be April 26th, a Saturday at 8 p.m. That would be the first game. That doesn't go up against other programming. Yeah, that's third on the docket behind UFL and any remaining hockey, or I should say the remainder of hockey and then the UFL. And I'm hoping they'll have some playoff games on ABC, but we will see. All right, let's get a quick check of the out-of-town scoreboard. So as reported earlier, let me move this up. All right, the Islanders beat the Capitals at home in Long Island. 4-1 the Islanders win as Ovechkin gets the lone Capitals goal to get his record-setting 895th of his career to pass Wayne Gretzky's 894. The Wild in Minnesota, they beat the Stars 3-2 in overtime. Later tonight, Canadiens at Predators. That game's at 6 Central. And then we have Vegas at Vancouver at 9 Central. That game is on ESPN if you're interested. Rest of the action, 2-0 Senators at home over the Blue Jackets, second intermission. This game's on TNT or True TV and Max. Panthers at Red Wings 0-0 first intermission. And the Bruins are up 2-0 in Buffalo over the Sabres with 1:03 to go in the first. That catches you up on the hockey action. And today's scratches for the Hawks: Dickinson, Martinez, Doc, Del Mastro, Crevier, Maroon, and Brody. Brody and Maroon are healthy scratches. So is Del Mastro and Crevier. I think Doc, Martinez, and Dickinson are injured. Dickinson out for the year. Martinez still not ready. Doc had a hyperextended elbow. I'm not sure when he'll be back, if he'll be back, actually. And for the Penguins, Philip Tomasino, Vladislav Kolyachonok, Thomas Novak, and Bokandi Imama. I have to look at the people that they are playing instead of their scratches. All right, and let's get a quick look at, see what the Wolves are doing. I could look at that on X or Twitter real quick. All right. Oh, today the Chicago Wolves won in Manitoba 3-2 over the Moose. So there's your. And if you didn't hear on an earlier broadcast, the Wolves did clinch a playoff spot. So they will be in the Calder Cup playoffs. Likely they're going to be the 4th seed in their division and have to play the 5 seed Rockford Ice Hogs, the Blackhawks affiliate. All right, we still got at least 10 minutes till the game resumes. I'm going to get some more water and take a quick break. Be right back. Real quick, they have the Penguins with 16 scoring chances for the Hawks 8 and 7-4 in high danger scoring chances. Meanwhile, they've won 70% of the face-offs. I can check the rest of the stats in a minute after a break. Okay, we are back. Oh, I don't know. What game should I play next? I don't know. Trackmania is not getting the views anymore. I either want to play Forza Motorsport or maybe I'm just going to go retro and play some more NES games. I'm open to suggestions. Still got over 5 minutes, yeah. Alright, so now so if it's 5 minutes, they think the game's going to resume at, what the heck? They think the game's going to resume. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it's going to be 5:54. I was right the first time. I shouldn't doubt myself. It's 18 minutes generally. I don't know. I was thinking about playing RBI baseball. I really don't like baseball, but I wouldn't mind playing an old baseball game. Not sure. Maybe I should put a poll up. Let me see. So we're good there. Had to check the audio. It's muted on OBS, so we should be good. Oh yeah, meanwhile, well, can I show you the stats? Let's, as I read through them. Oh, alright, we'll do these. 8-6 shots on goal Pittsburgh, 70% on the faceoffs for Pittsburgh, no power plays or penalties. 10-9 hits in favor of the Penguins. 5-4 Hawks block shots. Giveaways 9 for the Hawks, 6 for the Penguins. Takeaways 5-4 Pittsburgh. Again, next game, April 8th, Tuesday at 6 Central Time. Alright, so nothing here except to show you that Alex Nedeljkovic Nedeljkovic, I guess. Alex Nedeljkovic has 6 saves, 6 shots. Spencer Knight, 8 saves, 8 shots. Nope, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, as we said earlier on the hits, 10 for the Penguins, led by the 3 from Connor Dewar. Or Dewar, number 19. 9 hits for the Hawks, led by 3 from Connor Murphy. Giveaways, nobody has more than 1 or 2 on either team. Takeaways, no more than 1. Block shots, 3 by Erik Karlsson, number 65 on the Penguins. And for the Hawks, 5. Nobody has more than 1. And there it is, 7 out of 10 on faceoffs. As I mentioned, Bedard, 1 for 3. 4 for 6, of course, for Sidney Crosby. All right, well, that's really it on the stats. Let's scroll back up here. There's no penalties or goals to show. You get to see the Zambonis on the ice here. All right, couple minutes. Let's get set then. Thanks for tuning in to Sin Bin Stream here on YouTube. Really appreciate it. You can follow me on X, Sin Bin Stream, Blue Sky, Twitch, and Kick, Sin Bin Stream. And of course, YouTube, it's at Sin Bin Stream. Oh, they're showing bubble hockey on TV. Cool. That's what. I have a Stiga rod hockey game. That's where this goalie and the net come from that I put up on top of the computer. Okay. Showing replays from the first. Yeah, Malkin was in the crease. Luckily, the Penguins didn't score on Spencer Knight. Man, I guess I could bring the monitor a little closer to myself, too. It's going to block some of the light, but yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Alright, looks like, oh shoot, yeah, we need to get this ready. Just about set. They're showing Sorensen behind the Hawks bench. Looking very serious. Hawks will be going left to right in their red jerseys. Penguins in their white will be going right to left. Face off won by the Penguins. And they chip it in. Hawks retreat in their own end. Rinzel up at the right boards, or the near side. Donato battling at the blue line with two Penguins. Another Hawk is there. Crosby gloves it down. Mikheyev neutralized, sends it to, I think, Reichel, who sends it to Rinzel. Cross ice pass. Looks like Bedard. He does a spin into the far corner. Tries to center it to either Donato or Mikheyev. And the Penguins come away with it. And they send it behind the net, and now back again behind the net. Far face-off circle, now back behind the net again. Number 24 for the Penguins. Alright, down behind the Hawks net now. Hawks finally skated out of the zone. They dump it into the near corner. Centering pass to Levshunov. Oh, the Hawks! I thought the Hawks thought they scored on the rebound or something. Up the left wing, Malkin centers it. Shot. Either a save or off the post. And we got a whistle at 18:41. What the heck was going on here? Oh, I see. Somebody got knocked off their skates and their arm went up. But yeah, the Hawks missed. They had a couple point blank chances. Bertuzzi missed one wide. Bedard tried to get, I don't even know why they're showing that one. Nothing came of that. It must have gone into the netting? I don't know. There was a collision and Levshunov and a Penguin went down. They didn't get back, but of course the linesperson said psych on the draw. We're still waiting. Finally, Nazar wins the draw. Korchinski behind Murph. Up the near boards. Bertuzzi loses it. Malkin outside the crease. He loses it. Up the near boards again. Bertuzzi centering pass to Nazar. Dropped to the left wing. Dropped to Nazar. Shot and saved and held on at 18:24. Decent scoring chance for the Hawks, but they're also lucky they didn't give it away and let Malkin score. But Murph did a good job of tying or lifting up Malkin's stick. Otherwise, that would have been a point-blank shot just outside the crease. Yeah, good job by Murph. And then Nazar took a drop. And they missed the draw. Penguins win it. 18:20 to go. Up the near boards and out. 46 up the boards. He sends it behind the net to the far corner. Kept in by the Penguins into the far face. And they're in the slot. Centering pass is sent wide. Or the deflection was wide. Murph can't get it out. The Penguins kept it in. Now Slaggert takes it away. Up the right, or to the far near corner, up the near boards. Kurashev, blast. Big rebound, though. Penguins can't get it out. Hawks briefly keep it in. Now it's in. Levshunov tries to center it. Hawks still keep it in. Kaiser up the shot from the slot, rebound behind the net, and Penguins still, now they have it and they get it out of the zone. They chip it ahead up the near boards. Kaiser retrieves it in the near face-off circle. Hawks were trying to catch the Penguins on a line change. Shot from the top of the face-off circle is saved and held on at 17-20. The shot was from 73, Reichel. Again, a lot of end-to-end action here. Two teams, obviously the Hawks are possibly going to either be the worst team in the league or the second worst team in the league, and the Penguins are not likely to make the playoffs. Face off, won by the Penguins in the far corner, behind their net, battling in the near boards. Hawks, Vlasic keeps it in, long shot, doesn't get through, it's blocked. Rebound, chipped over to the sideboards in the near corner now. Who's that? Who's 58? I should know that name too. Chris Letang. Yeah, I should know him. Alright, Rinzel battling in the near corner. Penguins come away with it. They send it back behind the net. 15 looking. And we get a frozen puck. I don't know if any of those ever got on net, but somebody collided. Dewar collided with Knight, and I couldn't see if they actually got any shots on net. And they took it down to show a replay, so I guess it's 16:37. NHL.com can be able to believe them, unlike the AHL site. Yeah, 16:37. They say the Hawks have taken a 9-8 shots on goal lead here. So evidently, yeah, nothing doing there for the Penguins. Nazar is on the bench. All right, Bedard, Donato, and Mikheyev are out there. And the Hawks lost the draw again. Penguins send it around the boards, up the near boards. The Hawks have it. Bedard centers it. Left winger Donato sends it behind the net. Bedard in the near boards battling. He gets knocked down, and the Penguins skate it out. Chipped up into the air, gloved down by the Hawks, and a whistle. 16-12. All right. 16-12 to go in the second. Nazar is out there. They're isoing on him. Malkin is there. He's going to take the draw against Nazar. But nope. The linesperson kicks Nazar out of the draw, meaning Teravainen's going to take it. Just drop the puck. This drives me insane. Now we got to reposition everybody. Just drop the puck. What are we waiting on, linesperson? Hey, Teravainen won the draw. Hawks up the near boards and out. Nazar in the near boards takes a hit, sends it around to the far corner. Penguins take control of the puck. Behind their net. Passed in front of the Hawks bench. Now they center it. Number 5 circles to 27. Up the near boards to Malkin. Malkin sends one into the far corner. Behind the net to the near far corner. Now Malkin up near the blue line. He loses it. Teravainen has it. Centers it. It's Kaiser. Kaiser over to the right wing. Bedard. No. Is that Bedard? Yeah. Teravainen to the far faceoff circle. Maybe it's Nazar. His shot is blockered into the far corner, and now it's all the way out. Penguins cleared it. 15-20 to go in the second. Levshunov dumped it in. Graves sends it behind the net. He's number 27. They make a cross-ice pass to 67. Did I say that was Raquel? I think. Yeah, Ricard Raquel. Behind the net, it's, I already forgot his name. Sorry, Graves. Oh, pick the pocket. It's Slaggert into the near. He goes behind the net. He looks for Bedard. He gets it back. Vlasic at the blue line sends it to Bedard in the far faceoff circle. He stick handles, tries to get between two Penguins defenders, and turns the puck over. Come on, Bedard. Pass the puck. Or just dump it into the corner. Don't turn the puck over. Right wing shot wide, I believe. And the rebound comes down. Behind their own net, Penguins have it. Centering pass. Up the center. Number 2. Drop pass to 46. Shot saved into the near corner. Good save by Knight. Behind the net, Korchinski in the far corner. He has to get it to Rinzal, who doubles back. Behind the net, back to Korchinski. Up the far boards. And Bedard goes for a change, and Penguins have it. They send it up the near boards. 43 dumps it into the far corner. It's Rinzal. He gets it ahead. I think it's Volino. Volino up the left wing. He's got a couple Penguins on him. Penguins send a centering pass. The target fell down. Murph has it. He sends it up ahead. And it's Volino in the near faceoff circle. Near corner now. He gets it back to Murph, who chips it. It's behind the net. Foligno, near corner. Foligno still in the near corner, near boards. Back to Korchinski, long shot, wide. Rebound, Murph, he loses it. And the Penguins got it out. Foligno in his own end drops it to, I think, Korchinski. Korchinski loses it in the far corner. Two Penguins, Korchinski and Reichel are battling for it. Far corner. Korchinski kicks it behind the net in the near corner, brought out by Levshinov, who centers it to Reichel. Reichel, top of the far faceoff circle, sends it behind the net. 27. That's, gosh darn it already, I forgot. Oh yeah, Ryan Graves. All right, up ahead to the far corner. 12.5 to go. Hawks couldn't get it out. Good interception on a pass, but so Kurashev gets it to Kaiser. Kaiser back to Kurashev. He couldn't get it to Moore. Malkin sends one ahead. His pass is intercepted. Kaiser behind the net. Malkin gets there first in the near corner. Levshinov battling. He gets it to Kaiser behind the net. 12 minutes to go in the second. Hawks center ice. Levshinov blast from the slot. Glove saved. 11:52. Should be the under 14 timeout. End-to-end action, but no goals and no penalties so far, surprisingly. All right, let's get you the out-of-town scoreboard check real quick. I suppose I could scroll through these real quick. Let me, yeah, let's do that. So we know Ovi got 895 today in a loss. All right, as you see here, Blue Jackets trailing in Ottawa 3-0 Senators, 12:16 to go in the third. Red Wings at home up on the Panthers 2-0, 8:02 to go in the second. However, the Panthers are on a power play. Sabres losing at home to the Bruins 2-0, 18:02 in the second. Canadians Predators 0-0. Wait. Oh, that game's just starting. Yeah, I thought. Okay. Knights at Canucks at 9 Central. Two finals from earlier, as mentioned, the Islanders won at home 4-1, even though Ovechkin got his 895th of his career, his 42nd of the season. Wild in Minnesota beat the Stars 3-2 in overtime. Looks like they're showing Crosby goals. Sorry, I was taking a drink. Love you. All right, Crosby, most active. Oh, he's second in the active goals, 622, behind Ovi, who's number one. So Crosby's second on the list with active players' career goals. Blue line kept in by the Penguins. Top the far faceoff circle. Crosby had sent one. I think it went on net, deflected into the far corner. Now top of the near faceoff circle. Crosby sends it from the near corner. Blue line shot, glove, and held on by Spencer Knight. 11-21. Most points per game, minimum 500 games. So Crosby is ninth at 1.25. All right. Face off between Gretzky and Nazar. They were showing Gretzky at the top. Sorry. Crosby and Nazar. Crosby won the face off, but now the Hawks have it in the near boards. Chipped out. Glove down by the Hawks at center ice. Nazar centers it to Teravainen over to the left wing. Now Rinzel at the blue line. Long shot. Deflected into the far corner. Near corner. It's Bertuzzi battling up the near boards for it. He dumps it back behind the net. Far corner. Pittsburgh sends it out of the zone, but if nobody touched it, it's icing, and that's the call at 10:40. Nobody could get a stick on it for Pittsburgh. Oh, maybe that one was deflected by Bertuzzi. Into that. That might have been a shot on net there. What do we? Did they update? It says 12:12 on the TV broadcast. Yeah, that's what NHL has. All right, what's the holdup here? What are we doing? Are we reviewing something? This is a long break for not a TV timeout. All right, Bedard steps in against Crosby, waiting on the linesperson. And guess what? He says, psych. And we'll try again. Just drop the puck. Crosby wins it, of course. Up the near boards, but the Hawks control in front of the benches. Kaiser has to retreat. Sends it across to Levshinov. Up the near boards, past Bedard. Tipped on by Donato, I believe. Behind the net, Pittsburgh in the far boards. Up past center ice to the right wing. Shot is blocked. Into the far corner, Levshinov. Up the near boards, kept in by Pittsburgh. Long shot. How did that go in? That had to be high sticking. Yeah, they waved it off immediately. No goal. They didn't even. The ref waved it off immediately. Almost 1-0 Pittsburgh, but high stick is the call. Maybe, I don't know if it's on Carlson or if he's the one that had the long shot. So, yeah, the high sticking, they waved off the goal. That's what I thought. Okay, we got a whistle at 10:07. Yeah, I thought that was pretty obvious. I was like, how in the world did this one go in? 46. Boy, I don't think it was as obvious as they thought. Oh, yeah. Okay, it was. Number 46, Lizotte had it above his, we'll make it above his head when he tipped it with the blade, like way high. All right, face off. Hawks have it in the near corner now. 10 minutes to go in the second. We're halfway through the game. Up the near boards, not out. To neutral zone where the Penguins take over, and Raquel dumps it into the far corner. He takes over in the near corner. Chips it from the face-off circle down low. sent in from the blue line to the near corner. Centering pass to the near faceoff circle. Murph comes away with it. He gets it to Foligno up the near boards, and he struggles to get it to Reichel. Man, Foligno and Foligno with Reichel. Reichel's fast. The other two guys are slow. Well, maybe Foligno isn't as slow as I think, but I know Foligno is. 9:15 to go in the second. The Hawks finally get it out of the zone. Kurashev to the top of the faceoff circle. A shot saved into the far. It's Foligno. He had taken the shot. I see Slaggert out there now. Rinzel and Vlasic are the defensemen as the Penguins chip it in behind the net. Far corner, 8:55 to go. Behind the net. Back to the near boards. Not quite out. Now the Hawks take over. Rinzel up ahead to center ice. Slaggert can't get it. It's in the Hawks zone. Moore doesn't get it either. And Vlasic will retreat. He almost turns it over to 13. And he goes crashing into the goal. I can't believe it didn't come off the moorings. Wow. Almost a huge turnover by Vlasic and a potential goal. All right, Moore up the middle to Rinzel on the right wing. He centers it back to Moore. Moore doubles down into the near face. He centers it. Somebody was in the crease and couldn't tap it in. And it comes out to the red line. Penguins are on a change. Hawks are trying to get a change. Rinzel up the right wing to Kurashev, who loses it to the far face-off circle. Nothing happened. Penguins got a 2-on-2. 17. Loses it in the near corner, though. Hawks up the near boards to Nazar. Nazar tries to get it in, but the Penguins retreat to their own end and hang on to the puck. Cross-ice pass to Crosby. He dumps it into the far corner. Teravainen briefly had it. Crosby centers it off of a skate, and Kaiser sends it to neutral ice. This might be icing, though. No, I guess they say they got a touch. Carlson up the right side. Now down the middle. Carlson. Wow, he's still fast. He centered one perfectly to two, who put it wide. Now Hawks the other way. Korchinski skates it in the zone. Gets it to Mikheyev, who sends it behind the net to Bedard. He missed him. Levshinov tries to get to Bedard. Bedard just got knocked down. He finally gets up. Shot from the slot by Mikheyev. That's blocked into the far corner. 6:52 to go. And we have a whistle at 6:51. Wow, Bedard, I think, took a big hit there. Wow, Vlasic got bailed out by Rinzel. Otherwise, that might have been an easy goal or an easy one-on-one situation when Vlasic turned that puck over. Heads-up play by the young player to dive and essentially, spear at it and tap the puck away. Wow. Vlasic really lucked out there. All right, 14-12 shots on goal in favor of the Hawks. Everybody agrees, looks like. Let's do a quick refresh. Maybe. Still 70% face-offs for, or maybe that's through one period. I don't know. Hits are even, block shots are even, giveaways almost even, and same with takeaways. Let me check. 14 out of 20. The Penguins have won on face-offs. That Crosby's 9 of 11 himself. So, wow, Hawks are struggling. 30% is pitiful. 1 for 6 for Bedard. That's awful. Got to do better than that with your top player. All right, let's recenter this up a little bit. I can wave my left hand here. A little bit's visible. I should probably move this closer. They're still showing goal number 895. Of course, Gretzky was there. Must have been a huge stoppage for the game. Alright, they're showing the Hawks bench. Hopefully they don't miss the draw, as is typical for CHSN. Far face-off circle in the Penguin zone. Just waiting on the damn... He kicks more out of the draw. I don't even know what he did wrong. Kurashev loses the draw. Penguins send it around the near boards. Not out. Now they have it. They skate it out. At the red line, they dump it in. Behind the net, Knight touches it to the far corner. Played by the Penguins now in the near corner. Back to the blue line. Blast. I don't know if that got through or if it went off the post. And the Hawks have it. They just barely get it out of the zone. Penguins still on the attack here, trying to... they have it at the red line. Now they dump it in, and they will go for a line change with 6:15 to go in the second. The puck is now pinned in the near corner. 2 players from each team battling for it. Behind the net, Penguins come away with it. Back to the blue line. A long pass, or a slap pass, went wide. Hawks can't get it out. That should be too many men on the ice. The guy skating off touched the puck. No call. That should have been a penalty. Long shot from 24 is saved into the near corner. Another long shot from the blue line. That's saved or blocked. Hawks up the bench side. And it's behind the net. 5:35 to go. Malkin gets it to 41 on the left wing. They send it over to Raquel, 67. Puck is back into the Penguin zone, though. Behind their net, 34 has it. He sends it up. I can't even tell who had the puck because of the terrible camera coverage. Tough angle shot. If it was on net, it was saved. Carlson centers it. Drop pass to 20. Spencer Knight got knocked down. No call. And the Penguins retreat into their own zone. What the hell's going on out there? Penguins up the near boards. Murph got it to Vlasic, though. Vlasic up the bench side ahead. Mikheyev, far face-off circle, looking back to the blue line. Vlasic over to Rinzal, top of the near face-off circle. He turns it over. He does get it back, but now he turns it over again. Penguins up. It's Carlson, I think. Looking, drop pass, top of the face-off circle, shot, saved up into the air into the near face-off circle. Bedard comes away with it, centered, 2-on-2. He dropped it to Donato. Carlson is back. He has it. Bedard is on the ice. Vlasic can't intercept the pass. Penguins behind into the far corner. He should have had it. 4:04 to go. Far corner. Penguins still with the puck. Near face-off circle. Shot wide. All to the far boards. Near the face-off circle. Vlasic sends it behind the net to Rinzal. Rinzal's pass gets deflected. Hawks finally get it to Mikheyev. He barely gets it out of the zone. Now he passes it. Vlasic will dump it in from the red line. I assume some of the Hawks are getting a change. Hawks can't keep it in. Kaiser has it. He takes it behind the net. Under 3.5 to go in the second. Up the near boards. Levshinov. He gets it to... apologies. Forgetting his name. Now, Foligno. Good Lord. It's in the near corner. Couldn't remember who 17 was. It was Foligno. Glove down by the Penguins. They skated into the zone. Drop pass to 55. He loses it. Hawks trying to get it out of the zone, but we got a whistle. I think we have a penalty coming up on the Hawks at 2:59. Yeah, I believe the Penguins are going on the power play here. Looks like the penalty's on Bellino. I didn't see the call, but penalty on Bellino. Maybe for a slash or a trip. I have no idea. Didn't look like much, whatever the call was. Let's hit refresh here. Maybe they'll get it. Yeah, Bellino hooking against Akari. I cannot pronounce these names. sure there's no ads, because, oh yeah, it looks like, oh fine, it's just NHL. We'll leave it. Let's see, who is that? What? Oh, number 55, Noel Acciari. Acciari, I guess? I don't know. I don't know these names. Apologies. Alright, let's check the scoreboard again. Senators are up 3-0 at home over the Blue Jackets. 4:09 to go in the game. Second intermission, Red Wings at home, up 2-0 on the Panthers. 2-2, Bruins Sabres. Bruins were up 2-0. 8:07 to go in the second. Predators at home strike first, 1-0 over the Canadiens. 9:47 in the first. Again, Islanders won at home over the Capitals 4-1. And the Wild win at home in overtime over the Stars 3-2. Later tonight at 9 p.m. Central, make that, Golden Knights at Canucks. And that catches you up. Chicago Wolves won today over Manitoba 3-2. And that should catch you up. Alright, that is the first penalty of the game. First power play opportunity. Yeah, we'll just slide it up there. Alright. So it's called hooking. For like, he barely tapped the guy's knee. And they missed the draw. Penguins have it on the power play. Sent down low through the crease to the far boards. Kept in at the blue line. Far face-off circle to the near face-off circle. Went through everybody. Oh, down low, just outside the crease. Now we have a 2-on-2 situation if the Hawks hustle. To Foligno, who fell down in the slot. He couldn't get a stick on it. 2.5 to go. Crosby, back to Crosby. Pass, he goes through the crease to the far boards. Oh, centered perfectly. Backhander stuffed. What a save by Spencer Knight. Holy cow, that's the save of the game so far. Into the near face-off circle. 1:10 on the power play. 2:07 to go in the second. Near the blue line. Now centered to the top of the face-off circle. Top of the near face-off circle. Into the slot. Intercepted by the Hawks. And this time Mikheyev will just take it down. He's going to skate around with it while the other Hawks maybe go for a change. Behind the net. Now the Penguins bring it up. 42 seconds on the power play. Down low. Number 2 behind the net. Back to the blue line. Centered. Near the crease. And I think that was a shot on goal. But held on with 30 seconds on the power play. 1:29 to go in the second. Yeah, phenomenal save here for Spencer Knight. Nice right pad or kick save. Right pad. 67, just couldn't lift it. 67 being Ricard Raquel. Sorry, I keep screwing that name up. Down low, Malkin, the backhander, just outside the crease. 1:20 to go. Held on by Spencer Knight again. We got 21 seconds to go in this power play opportunity. Yeah, decent backhander down low by Malkin, and Knight had it all the way. Far face-off circle. Crosby wins the draw. Blast is high behind the net. Malkin sends it to the far corner. Oh, the Hawks intercept. It's Nazar. They got a 2-on-1. He gets it ahead. It's Teravainen. Back to Nazar. A goal! Short-handed. Great play by Teravainen and Nazar on the break. And the Hawks score. I don't know if it's even strength or a shorty. Well, I think there was still 21. Yeah. I think this is a shorthanded goal. Great play along the boards. They had a 2-on-1. It was a give and go. And Nazar buried it blocker side to the near post. Great give and go between Teravainen and Nazar. From the slot, just buried it, blocker side. So it is a shorthanded goal. Nazar's 9th from Teravainen. Teravainen's 42nd assist, and here you see it on the screen. All right, so there's still a little bit. There's 6 seconds left on the Pittsburgh power play. So good job by Nazar to get that turnover, and then to force the issue and turn it into a 2-on-1. And now they're adjusting the net behind the Pittsburgh goal. I didn't see anybody crash into it, but they're doing something behind the net. Not sure what the issue was. That's why the delay. Still working on the padding inside the goal. Did maybe the shot hit something? That's the only thing I think of. Nobody crashed into it. All right, 6 seconds to go on the power play for the Penguins, but 1-0 Hawks. 19-15 Penguin shots on goal. Make that more, wins the draw. Power play should almost be over, and now it is. We got under a minute to go in the second period. Behind the net, Penguins go up the far boards. Now they're at center ice, up the left wing. Near face-off circle. They lose it. Moore, and we got a penalty on Moore at 45.4 seconds. Arm came up immediately. I didn't see what the penalty was, but Penguins go right back on the power play. And they're calling a slash, I believe, on Moore. I didn't see much of a slash. The guy lost an edge. Shea. Okay. He got him on the right thigh, which caused him to lose the puck. All right, I guess it was a legit call. It's not why the guy fell down, though. He lost an edge. All right, face-off. Hawks up the far boards. Not out, though. Centered, but it's behind the net. Somebody fell down for the Penguins. Now Foligno has it up the near boards. He gets it out. He tries to poke it to Mikheyev, but to no avail. Crosby, near boards, top of the face-off circle, into the near face-off circle. He centers. It goes all the way through to the far face-off circle. Back to the blue line. Give and go. Sent down low. Crosby behind the net now. 14 seconds to go in the second. Puck is out of zone with 10 seconds now. Sent to in front of the Pittsburgh bench. And that's going to do it on the second period. No offsides. All right, end of 40 minutes. And the Hawks take the lead, shorthanded, but they still have a power play to kill. What do we got? What about a minute 15, I think, to kill yet? Again, the goal was Nazar from Teravainen on a nice give and go, shorthanded. The penalties were Foligno hooking, 17:01. They killed that and got the shorty. Now Oliver Moore slashing at 19:14. So they'll have a minute 46 still. Oh, wait. No. They'll have a minute 14, apologies, to kill. Yeah, we'll check these stats later. Maybe once they've had a chance to update them. Yeah, there it is, a minute 14. I could have just looked. All right, let's check the out-of-town scoreboard. All right, 6:32, so this game should resume about 6:50 p.m. Central Time. All right, still at the second intermission. Red Wings 2-0 over the Panthers in Detroit. Now the Bruins took the lead in Buffalo 3-2 over the Sabres with 3:22 to go in the second. Predators still up 1-0 on the Canadiens in Nashville. 7:21 to go in the first. Later tonight, Knights at Canucks, 9 p.m. Central on ESPN. Earlier finals, Senators 4, Blue Jackets 0 in Ottawa. Wild in Minnesota, 3-2 over the Stars in overtime. And, of course, Islanders in Long Island beat the Capitals 4-1. Ovechkin getting the record-setting 895th goal of his career. And that's it for the scores. And the Chicago Wolves beat the Manitoba Moose 3-2 in AHL action. We'll check these other stats later. Right now it's Penguins 19 shots to the Hawks 15. If I scroll, you can see the total right here on the right side. Alright, quick break and we'll be back. Actually, I should have done this earlier. Up. Alright, let me take a quick break. Again, this game should resume, what did I say, 6:50-ish? Yeah. Should resume about 6:50 p.m. Central Time. I'll be right back. Probably get something to eat and drink. Maybe I should put a poll on my page too. Alright, we are back. Yeah, I think I'm done with Forza Motorsport. I need a break. So I don't know. I may go back to a retro game like RBI Baseball. Apologies for eating. Alright, did they update any of the stats? Let's take a look. Yeah, 1915 shots on goal. Well, the Hawks finally got it under 70% for the Penguins face-off win percentage. Technically 0 for 2 on the power play for the Penguins, but they still got 1 minute and 14 seconds to go on the Moore slashing penalty. 15-13 hits in favor of the Penguins. 8-6 blocked shots for the Hawks. Hawks 17-13 on the giveaways. Takeaways even at 6-6. Face-off 17 out of 26 for the Penguins. Crosby 11 for 15. Bedard still 1 for 6. 9 out of 26. That's terrible. Alright, we just mentioned the power play, the shots, the face-off percentage. 25-17 Penguins scoring chances, and they took it down before I could get to the high danger scoring chances. Oh, and with that Nazar goal, he becomes only the second Hawk to get a shorthanded goal this year. Mikheyev had the first 3 for shorthanded goals for the Hawks this year. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to readjust. So maybe I'll play some RBI Baseball live tomorrow on Twitch and then Kick. I think we're going to go a little later. I think I'm going to go to my son's baseball game that day. worse of weather tomorrow. Excuse me. Ooh, it's going to be a little colder tomorrow. High of 39. And that is 2 o'clock. That's the only time it's 39 tomorrow. Whew. Yeah. And windy. Great. Oh, I didn't check Twitter. We got a couple minutes still. Let's see what Oh, they couldn't find the puck. That's what the delay was after the goal. It was in the goalie's equipment after it hit and came out. I don't know how they didn't pick up on that sooner. Oh yeah, it like went into the behind his knee. That's what happened. They couldn't find the puck. I was wondering what the delay was. They were looking in the netting, and then how did they finally find the puck? They were looking at the padding in the net. Why didn't anybody try to tip them off that it had gone into his equipment by looking at the replays? I don't know. Okay. Hasn't been much crispness tonight, but the Hawks kids are hustling as always. That's what Ben Pope had to say after in the second intermission. Yeah, there's been some sloppy passing. And some bad turnovers. But yeah, at least the young kids are hustling. That's what the Hawks need to do, is let the young kids play. They got to get... yeah, it's good to have vets, but some of these vets on the team are so slow. No offense to Maroon. I'm sorry he's retiring, but he correctly was healthy scratch today after Reichel got benched for missing a team meeting. They're replaying Nazar's goal right now. Should be getting set for the third period momentarily. They're showing Nazar. Now they're showing, who is it again? Oliver Moore in the penalty box. Still got 1:14 on the Pittsburgh power play. Showing Spencer Knight. The Hawks are going to be going right to left in their red jerseys. The Penguins left to right in their white jerseys this period. That's weird. I don't know. Their graphic was wrong on the puck drop for Tuesday's game. Should be 6, just after 6 p.m. Central. Alright, waiting. Foligno. Nope. They said psych on the opening third period draw. Finally. Alright. Hawks get in control of it. Mikheyev dumps it down. It's actually on net. And Raquel brings it. He centers it to Crosby, who's up the left wing. Make that. His pass through the crease goes to the near boards, and Foligno dumps it down the length of the ice. From the neutral zone, I should say. We got 45 seconds on the power play, 19:28 to go in the third. Crosby tried to skate it in. The puck gets away, and number 24, Grzelcyk, brings it up. He gets it over to, I couldn't read it, Rust, number 17, dumps it into the near corner. Koivunen is in there. Battle for the puck. Pittsburgh chips it into the far corner. Now Vlasic comes away with it. Nazar skates ahead. He has Teravainen with him, but he's getting battled. Whoa, and he gets knocked down. And we got a penalty coming up on Pittsburgh near the boards. 9 seconds on the power play. We will briefly have 4-on-4 with 18:54 to go for 9 seconds. Then the Hawks will get their first power play of the game. So Nazar was battling. 24 got to him. No call there. But then Nazar got his stick slashed out of his hands. And they called it. Then he got boarded. But we got, Grzelcyk. Whoops. All right, refresh. Where's the dang penalty? You guys gonna update? No. Yeah, it's 4-on-4 briefly. All right, Grzelcyk slashing at 106. Now the Hawks are on the power play. But the Penguins have it in their own end. 18:37. Hawks, it's behind their net. 18:30, only 1:35 on the power play. Up the left wing, Teravainen, cross ice pass. He misses Donato. Somebody fell down. I think it was Bedard by the boards. Into the near boards. Hawks can't keep it in. They got it at neutral ice. Rinzal sends a pass to Bertuzzi up the left near boards. Centered to Rinzal at the blue line. Over back to Rinzal. Top of the far faceoff circle. Shot near boards. Bedard center to cross ice pass. Action just outside the crease, and now Pittsburgh clears it down the length of the ice. Spencer Knight comes out to save it before it went into the corner. Rinzal behind his own net. Come on, Hawks. 40 seconds to go on the power play, and there's no sense of urgency. Moore up the left wing. Near faceoff circle. Behind the net. Far corner. Gets it to Nazar, I think. Levshunov, a blast from the blue line. The rebound comes to the side of the net. And now Pittsburgh clears it. We got 20 seconds. Spencer Knight behind his own net. It's Korchinski passing to Levshunov. Back to Moore on the left wing. Near faceoff circle shot. And for a second he froze it, but then he got it to his defender, his defenseman, who cleared it down the length of the ice. That'll do it on the power play. Under 17 to go. Now we got 16:40. Behind the net, Penguins. And they take it behind the net again. Centering pass, dumped into the near corner. Malkin touched it. Back to the blue line and out. Raquel couldn't keep it in. Spencer Knight behind his net. And they show a shot of the linesperson's back in the corner cam. Or maybe it was the ref. No, it was the ref. That's right, the people stay on the blue lines. Finally, a whistle at 16:02 for assuming it's an offside on the Penguins. Oh, my eyes are itchy. Moore had a decent shot. Yeah, pad save. Face-off won by Crosby, and the Penguins dump it in. Rust pursues in the near corner. He hits, I think, Vlasic. Puck back to 55. Forgot who that was. Apologies. Oh, they tried to center it. Donato intercepts. Hawks up the left wing to Mikheyev. Touches back to Bedard, who centered it to Donato. Far faceoff circle. Tough shot. Oh, a big rebound. Nobody knew where the puck was, and it was in the slot. Bedard, top of the faceoff circle. Shot. That's saved into the netting. No, not. Off the board. Still in play. And it looked like Pittsburgh knocked it into the bench area. If it was unless, oh, shoot, I missed the time. 15:40 according to NHL.com. That was a weird bounce for the Bedard shot. Nobody was really sure where the puck was. Okay, now they say 15:21. Did they refresh? Okay, there we go. 19-19 shots on goal. Oh, there's the draw. It looked like CHSN missed it because they were showing somebody on the bench again. All right. Moore takes it to Kaiser in front of the Pittsburgh bench. Shot on goal from the blue line and frozen at 15:04. A long blast by Kaiser. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, Lizotte, number, is he 46? Oh, he came up hobbling. He went off slowly. Yeah, he's got some issue. I think he's headed to the locker room. They missed the draw. The Hawks win the draw. Levshunov blast. Big rebound. Taken by Reichel to the boards. To the left of the net. In the near corner. Now near faceoff circle. Back centered to Kaiser. And it's out of the zone. Kaiser and Levshunov retreat. Levshunov sends it to Velino. Velino skates it in. Leaves it for Reichel. Reichel, a cross-ice pass. Foligno, long blast, big rebound. Unable to be poked in. Oh, and ahead. Here come the Penguins. They dump it in. I guess they're going for a line change. Hawks. Korchinski takes it behind the net. Skates it. And dumps it in from in front of the penalty boxes. Behind the net, Pittsburgh plays it. Up the near boards. Malkin stops, looks, gets it to, I was going to say Rust. It's not Rust. Apologies. Raquel with multiple attempts to the side of the net. And Knight finally hangs on at 13:58. And that should be the first media timeout under 14 minutes. All right. So here's the goal. Nazar is ninth. A shorthanded goal from Teravainen. That happened in the second period at 18:55. So 1:05 to go in the period. No penalties in the first. The Hawks got the shorthanded goal on this Velino hooking penalty. Then they killed off the Oliver Moore slashing. Excuse me. Then Grzelcyk slashing. The Hawks went 0 for 1 on the power play. Shorthanded goal is the only goal of the game. And again, that's only the Hawks' fourth shorthanded goal of the season. Mikheyev had the first three, and now Nazar gets one to be only the second Hawk with a shorthanded goal this season. All right, any updates on the out-of-town scoreboard? 2-0 Red Wings over the Panthers. 9:20, make that 9:07 to go. Bruins and Sabres tied up at 3 in Buffalo. 19:45 just underway in the third period. Canadians trail in Nashville 1-0 Predators. First intermission. Golden Knights at Canucks 9 p.m. Central tonight, and then the other three games were finals from earlier. That's the in progress and upcoming games. Showing replays. Who's that? 41. Yeah, he put that right in the chest. Koivunen? Is that number 41? Yeah, Koivunen. Ville Koivunen. 25-22 now. Shots on goal in favor of the Hawks, looks like. Alright, sorry. Live action. Koivunen sends it to the blue line. We got the behind the net cam. I hate this. Raquel in the corner gets it to Malkin behind the net. Nazar tries to get it away. Murph tries to send it up the boards. He does, the far boards. And Pittsburgh has it at neutral ice. Into the zone, but they are offside. That was odd because the guy in the right wing was way offside. I don't know if he was expecting a pass or what. Letang is 58. Most goals by active defensemen. Carlson 199, Letang 174. They are second and fourth. Wow, Brent Burns still playing. 261 as a leader for... Yeah, all right. Face off. Under 13 and a half to go. The Penguins dump it in near boards. Near corner, excuse me. Donato comes away with it. He picks it back up in front of the Penguins bench. Tries to leave it for Mikheyev. Pittsburgh has it. Center ice. Rust. Drop pass. Back to Rust. Centered it for Carlson. Missed him. 20 dumps it in from the blue line. They missed Rust, apologies, number 17. He gets it back. He dumps it behind the net. Near corner. Centering pass to Rust. He tries to deke, and as he's at the side of the net, Knight is down, or now he gets back up. Intercepted pass. Donato with a one-on-one. He's alone. Falls down. No call. I guess he lost the net, and Donato's hurt as Pittsburgh brings it up with a line change. Hawks got to change too. Donato hasn't come back into the play yet. Levshunov behind the net. He gets knocked down. Puck is out of the zone. Donato just got to the bench, and they got to change. Hope he's all right. To the far corner. Levshunov behind the net too. Kaiser to Kurashev in the near face-off circle. Finally, they tried to get it to Moore. Penguins would have been offside. Hawks still have it. We have 12 minutes to go in the third. Collision at neutral ice. Kurashev drops it to Slaggert. Slaggert in the far corner. Tries to get it back to Kurashev. Levshunov in the near corner. Trying to get to Kurashev behind the net. There's Slaggert to try and help him. 27 of the up ahead to 43, and he dumps it in for the Penguins. Behind the net, Spencer Knight touches it to Levshunov. 11:30 to go in the game. Levshunov sends it to center ice. Wild pass that the Penguins take. I don't know what is with these center ice long passes by Levshunov. Dump in by Letang. He chases it behind the net. Delivers a hit. Raquel in the near corner for Pittsburgh. Malkin sends a cross-ice pass. Long shot is wide. Rebound near face-off circle. Malkin. His pass is tipped. Far corner, Raquel. 41 has it. He touches it to, I think, Malkin. Over to Raquel. Raquel, long pass to Malkin. It's tipped behind the net. And the Hawks tap it to Spencer Knight for a freeze at 10:45. Okay, Donato is sitting on the bench, so that's good. I'm sure they're going to show what the heck happened here. He was on a breakaway. I think he went to his knee on his own, and then he crashed hard. Looked like he injured his left shoulder, crashing into the boards. He took a slash off the face as he went down from Carlson. Yeah, I don't know if it's his left. He was pissed at himself for not. He broke his stick on the bench for not scoring. Near face-off circle. Penguins won the draw. Rust to the side of the net. A backhander saved. Can't see who's battling it for it in the near boards. Rust tries to poke it free. He gets it to Crosby. Crosby to the far face-off circle. Intercepted by the Hawks. They get it to Bedard. Bedard sends it to the right wing. Mikheyev up the right side. Shot. He scores! Great feed by Connor Bedard, and Mikheyev buries it to give the Hawks a 2-0 lead with 10:20 to go. Great pass. I didn't see it, and then they showed the defenseman crashing into the, Pittsburgh's own defenseman crashing into the goalkeeper. Yeah, I guess he beat him blocker side high over his right shoulder. Or no, it was right side, but I didn't see. They haven't shown a good look. Mikheyev, yeah, okay, it kind of beat him. He just slipped it by him. He didn't really get the stick on it. And then 20 ran into him. Mikheyev beat him just outside the crease. So the Hawks take a 2-0 lead in the third. Mikheyev's 19th goal of the season, his career-high 33 points. Hawks couldn't get it out of the zone. Number 5 for Pittsburgh puts it in the near board, or far boards. Foligno, cross-ice pass. Volino skates it in the zone. He gets it ahead to Reichel in the near corner. He tries to get it back. Volino tried to center to Foligno, but puck goes to the far corner. I think Murph kept it in. No, yeah, he does. And it's now, okay, the goal was Mikheyev from Bedard and Rinzel. Okay, good for the young kid to get an assist here. 9:40 to go. Up the near boards. Foligno in front of the penalty box. He loses it. Kaiser has to retreat behind the net with the puck for the Hawks. Under 9.5 to go. He stays behind the net. Now he comes out. Up the center. 9:20 to go. Up to Teravainen near boards. That's a long shot into the far corner. Nazar couldn't get it, though. Well, that's the first career point. Sam Rinzel on Mikheyev goal. Oh, okay. That was Rinzel's first point. Okay. Far corner. They're pinching it behind, near the Hawks' net. Worked free. Teravainen came away with it. He gets it ahead. It's Nazar again, and he gets his pocket picked by Letang. Bertuzzi tries to center it, and Raquel touches it into the far corner. Bertuzzi comes from behind the net, looking, far face-off circle. Levshunov at the blue line. Gets it back to Bertuzzi in the slot. Shot on the forehand, saved behind the net. Bertuzzi out to, I assume, Kaiser. Top of the far face-off circle. Oh, and Moore turned it over. But Moore gets it back at center ice. The Penguins are caught getting the change, and Moore sends a blast. It goes wide. Near boards. Out of the zone. 8:12 to go. Kaiser back. Make that Korchinski, apologies, behind his own net. 8:05, Korchinski brings it out. He has Donato left wing. Good to see Donato back out there. Near boards. Gets hit by Carlson. Stick handles by the crease, and it's a frozen puck by the goalie at 7:53. A lot of end-to-end action, So, exciting game, whether it's, a great game, I don't know, but it's had action. All right, so Mikheyev, I'll just scroll up on this. Mikheyev's 19th from Bedard. Bedard's 40th assist. I think that was some mark for him by teenagers to have back-to-back 40 assist seasons or something. And Rinzel's first career point on the assist. And no further penalties since that slash on the Penguins. That was the only penalty of the third so far. Let's see, did they change? Yeah, nothing so far. Got 26 shots for the Penguins, 27 for the Hawks. Yeah, they agree on the different pages. Let's see what else. So far, Spencer Knight, 26 saves on 26 shots, and for Alex Nedeljkovic, He has 25 saves on 27 shots. All right, let's scroll this back up. Okay, most assists by a teenager, Bedard, 40. He's behind Kane and Olczyk, Eddie Olczyk. 51 by Kane, 50 by Olczyk, and Bedard had 39 last year, and now he has 40 this year. I think that's Hawks history, obviously. All right, face-off. It was Volino. It's out to the neutral zone. The Hawks chip it back in behind the net. 20 for Pittsburgh, up to Carlson, or up the near boards, cross-ice pass in front of the Hawks bench. 55, chips it behind the net. Pittsburgh out in the center, long shot behind the net, and rebound saved, I believe. Foligno up the far boards, he chips it to center ice. Pittsburgh has it. They send it to the right wing, and it's in the near corner. It looks like both teams are changing, and once again we get a shot of the back of the referee. I don't know why they cut to that camera if the ref is blocking it. Levshinov up ahead. Hawks chip it in behind the net. Pittsburgh touched it. The puck behind their own net again. Pittsburgh, 6:50 to go. And it looks like it might have gone into the bench area or was knocked offside. 6:49 to go now. In the third, 2-0 Hawks. Most points by a teenager. Oh, okay, Bedard is now 1 point behind his total for last year. So Olczyk had 79. Kane, I missed it. In a season, yeah, okay. Not a career. Face-off won by Crosby again in the far face-off circle. Penguins send it out of the zone. Finally, we get the regular camera sent ahead by Pittsburgh into the zone. Back out. It's Donato looking for Mikheyev. He can't get it to him. And Pittsburgh sends a cross-ice pass. And Rinzel has it. He sends it ahead to Bedard, but it goes down the length of the ice for icing. Shea, number 5, touched it up, but 6:20 to go. Okay. Here we 28-24 shots on goal. NHL.com has, and so does the TV broadcast. We got another psych out by the linesperson. It's Bedard and Malkin. Now he's talking to Bedard. Now we're still waiting. Finally he drops it. Guess that's technically a win for Bedard. Those have been hard to come by for the Hawks today. Hawks couldn't get it out. Penguins send it to the near corner, make it. Raquel was battling. Now the Hawks, Donato sends it ahead. He can't quite get there, though. Oh, 27 fell down. He recovers, sends it behind the net. Shea, number 5, has it. He sends it up ahead from... Oh, I can't see. Is Malkin out there? Oh, big shot on goal. Saved. I can't see the numbers right now. Oh, it was Bertuzzi to Teravainen. And Malkin is injured. Is there a Hawks penalty? Because Teravainen did absolutely nothing. There's no... Are they going to give Bertuzzi a penalty? I must have been looking at the puck and not seeing it. So Pittsburgh's going on the power play. There's a call coming up on Bertuzzi. Malkin got injured. And it's a tripping penalty. Alright. I knew it wasn't Teravainen. I must have missed Bertuzzi tripping. Looks like we're going to get the under 6 timeout. Here we... I think I saw earlier, I mean, they've been saying for a while the Hawks are the second best on penalty kill at home this year, and that I think Pittsburgh's the 4th best on power play on the road this year. Excuse me. Alright, let's refresh. Get this penalty, hopefully. Yeah, Bertuzzi tripping against Malkin. 14-20. 28-25 shots on goal now. Favor the Hawks. Alright. Well, let's get another check of the scoreboard, shall we? Red Wings still up 2-0 on the Panthers. 1:38 to go in the third. Sabres are up 5-3 on the Bruins in Buffalo. 9:59 to go. They were down 2-0 and 3-2. So they've scored 3 unanswered. Predators trailing now to the Canadiens in Nashville. The Canadiens up 2-1, 12-10 in the second. Again, Golden Knights at Canucks at 9 p.m. Here's the replay. I missed it. Bertuzzi somehow tripped them. Yep, he got his... It wasn't intentional. Malkin just happened to skate over Bertuzzi's stick blade. Alright, Murph, Foligno, Vlasic, and Mikheyev on the kill. Hawks win the draw. It's in the near corner. Koivunen keeps it in. Rust. Back to Koivunen. Blue line, Carlson. Koivunen, face-off dot. Down low to Rust. In the slot. Scored. It's Raquel. Nifty moving. Nifty puck movement. And it's 2-1 Hawks. 5:24 to go as they give up a power play goal. The Bertuzzi tripping was costly. Spencer Knight fell down. I don't know what happened. Koivunen, I think... Oh, it hit his side on the blocker and went in. It went like in off his ribs. So it should be Rust and Koivunen and Raquel with the goal. We got 5:24. I couldn't find the stupid time. NHL.com was slow to update. Yeah, let's see if they've got it. Yeah, they have it here on the Game Center. Raquel is 34th on the power play from Rust and Koivunen, as I said. Alright, things are getting interesting with under 5.5 to go. Hawks send it ahead. Donato chasing. 24 behind the Penguins net. He turns it over. No, Penguins send it ahead. It's Crosby into the near corner with Rinzel. Still not dug out. Now it's free. Number 24 chips one. It's high and into the netting. I don't know if it got deflected. We got 4:56 to go. .456 to go in the third here. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, I guess the next Hawks home game is Saturday. Yeah, they're hosting the Jets at 6. They've got 2 road games. They're so busy showing people in the stands that they missed the draw again, CHSN. Why? There's no excuse. Raquel to Koivunen, but Korchinski comes away with it. Tries to get it to Foligno. It's out of the zone. Neutral ice. No, and it's back and forth. Finally, Foligno touches it to the near corner. Foligno tries to get it. He's still digging away in the near corner. 4:25 to go. Kept in by Korchinski. Long shot, big rebound to the near boards. Chipped in again by the Hawks to the far corner. I think that was Murph. Foligno backhands it behind the net. 4:10 to go. As looks like, I don't know if Pittsburgh's getting a change or they're just waiting for a breakout play. Nazar's on the ice. As 13 brings it up to the near boards and falls down in the near corner for Pittsburgh. Oh, the Hawks intercept. Bertuzzi to the right wing into the zone. Nazar leaves it for Levshunov back to Nazar to Teravainen, in the slot. And Pittsburgh chips it up near the face, make that the penalty box area. 3:33 in the third as the Hawks try to get it to neutral zone, and it's sent back in. Spencer Knight touches it over to Levshunov. Levshunov circles back. He's in front of the net. He works it to Kaiser. Back to Levshunov. Centering pass tipped by Donato. It's in the far boards. Pittsburgh has in front of the Hawks bench. Top of the faceoff circle. Intercepted. Mikheyev has it. 3:05 to go. Vlasic. Centering pass to Bedard. Bedard looking. Skates it in. Top of the faceoff circle. He loses it. We got Rust going the other way. Intercepted. Bedard gets it. He's got a 2-on-1. Looking. He shoots. Big rebound. It's free. Nobody can get there. Near boards. 2:44. And Raquel sends it back to the defenseman. Far face-off circle. 24. Looking. 2:33 to go. Koivunen to the left wing. A shot. Saved. Big rebound. Far corner. Foligno has it. He's looking. He's going up the boards. He tries to get Foligno. And the goalie plays it behind the net. Up the near boards. Koivunen. Cross ice pass. Gloved down and fell down. Foligno taps it into the zone. 2:08 to go. Cross ice pass in front of the bench. I think it's Rust. Back to 20. He chips it. Who is that? That's Raquel in front of his own net. Now far face-off circle. 1:52 to go. Penguins get a change. Hawks got a couple. Raquel, far face-off circle. They pulled the goalie. And they send it to the far corner, they being the Penguins. We got 1:37 to go. Make it 1:35 or now less. Behind the net. Raquel, it's in the crease. Never went in. Multiple attempts. Crosby tries to get it back to the blue line. It's Carlson. He sends it down low. Far face-off circle. 1:18 to go. Rebound is knocked out of the zone, and Pittsburgh has to retreat into their own end. I think it's Raquel. No, it's Carlson. Up ahead. Malkin tries to drop it back to Crosby. Foligno intercepts. He gets obstructed by Carlson. He gets it ahead to Foligno. And we got Mikheyev in the clear. And an easy empty net goal with 55.4. Tapped in by Mikheyev. And the Hawks, barring a disaster, should come away with a win at home. 55.4 seconds to go in the game. Great play by Foligno. Wow, it came loose in the crease, and somebody just missed for the Penguins. Yeah, big right leg or right pad save. Great play by Bertuzzi to get the puck away from Carlson. He dove and punched it out of there, and then Foligno got it to Foligno, and Foligno found Mikheyev in the clear, and he just tapped it in from the crease. So it should be Mikheyev from Foligno and Foligno. That is Mikheyev's 20th goal of the season. We got 51 seconds to go. 7th career multi-goal game for Mikheyev, and he's got his 20th goal. And it should be his career high in points as well. All right, Hawks have it in their own end. Did I forget to ring the horn on the empty netter? Apologies. All right, far corner, under 30. We'll ring it twice in a minute here. Up ahead. Long shot, gloved, and held on with 17.8 by Spencer Knight. Good game for Spencer Knight. Only gave up the power play goal, and it was just great passing by Pittsburgh that, set that up. Should have done my poll earlier in the game. We have Foligno out there. 17.8 seconds to go in the third. 30-29 shots on goal for the Hawks. 3-1 on the scoreboard. Levshunov sends it behind the net. Hawks try to get it out of the zone. Teravainen touches it ahead to Nazar. Back to No, now the Penguins have it with 7 seconds at neutral ice. Oh, Koivunen turns it over. Nazar with a blast. Glove down. 5. That should be it. That's the game. The Hawks with a win at home. And since we missed the horn on the empty net, we'll ring it once more. Good game by the Hawks. They played hard for 60 minutes, and you can't always say that about this team. Hope the hometown fans go home happy. And I'm sure there were plenty of Penguins fans. They were showing them in Crosby jerseys earlier. And with that, we thank you for tuning into Sin Bin Stream here on YouTube. Appreciate everybody who likes the video, watches the video, and anybody who subscribes to the channel. My deepest, sincerest thank you. So they had an empty net goal. That means Alex Nedeljkovic. Apologies. Yeah, we have 5 more Hawks games. All of them will be here on Sin Bin Stream. Tuesday to Tuesday, the 8th through the 15th. They play basically every other day, and then back-to-back Monday, Tuesday next week. So he had 28 saves on 30 shots. Hawks got an empty netter. Spencer Knight with 28 saves on 29 shots. All right, looks like Nazar, he is star number 3. Knight is star number 2. And Mikheyev is star number 1. So with that, this is Sin Bin Stream signing off. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and if you're a Hawks fan, you enjoyed the outcome as well. Until Tuesday night at 6 p.m., have a good one, and we'll see you on Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Central, for the Blackhawks at the Pittsburgh Penguins. Thanks.